Emotional support animal equals not task trained. Service dog equals task trained. Therapy dog equals trained for the public. Hi guys, so today I want to make a video explaining the difference between emotional support animal, service dog, therapy dog. Not everybody knows, and people get these confused so easily, so I just want to make a video just kind of help if you're confused. So keep on watching.
Ever since the day that you went away, you've been sending flowers to me, flowers today, flowers.
If you don't know by now, I do have a psychiatric service dog. Her name is Macy. You can see some videos of her. I have done a whole video on the laws for service dogs, so if you want to see that, I'll put like a little icon link. That goes over all of the laws just on service dogs. It doesn't clarify every type. A service dog is a dog that is trained to perform tasks for a person's disability. Now what comes with that is your dog has to be trained for the disability. There's so many people out there that will say they have diabetes and that's why they have a service dog, but it's trained for seizures. If you have diabetes, the dog needs to be trained as a medical alert dog because that's what goes with it. For me, I have psychiatric reasons. That's what she's trained for. She couldn't tell me if my blood sugar was low because that's not in it. Emotional support animal is not trained to perform a task, and this is the biggest difference between mainly all of them, because emotional support animal is there to live with you to help, say, depression wise or even anxiety wise sometimes too. The difference between psychiatric and emotional support animal that I want everybody to know is the task trained. Emotional support animals are there just for comfort in your home. They don't go out with you every day for the aspect that they're not trained to do that. They don't go through an ounce of training as a service dog would, because they're not trained to go in public. They're not trained to perform a task. They're trained. They don't even really need to be trained, except maybe obedience wise. They're there to give you comfort. Now, a therapy dog is trained to go out into like hospitals or even schools and stuff to help a group of people. They are not task trained still. Service dogs are the only one out of these three that is trained to perform tasks, because they're for one disability or one person with a disability. A therapy dog is kind of like, in a way, emotional support animal, because they go out into public and they just provide support. They don't perform a task for somebody, but they do have access rights in certain areas. You can't take your therapy dog into a grocery store. But for service dogs, they do have public access right. They are able to go with you wherever you need as long as they're trained. There are some states, and this is where you need to check up your state laws. Some states do not allow you to take your service dog in training out. They have to be trained. So you have to train all of that public stuff, deal with the public, I guess, at home. You can't take them out. There are some states that do allow that. Just look up your state laws. Emotional support animals do not have public access rights. You cannot take them to Walmart with you. Sorry. Keep it at home. The only thing is emotional support animals can go on airplanes with you, and they can go into apartments that are non-pet friendly because they aren't a pet. They're an emotional support animal. With therapy dogs, this is a little different. Therapy dogs, they typically do go by one handler. Again, they're there for people to go out into the public, so they can only go to certain areas. They can go to hospitals. I've actually seen them go to schools. I've seen this before. They go to schools for kids that have trouble reading, and basically it's easier to read to a dog than it is to people because, people can judge, dogs don't. So these dogs, therapy dogs, they are, again, they're trained to go into the public, but it's to specific areas. Service dogs are covered under the ADA law. Again, did a video on it. If someone comes up to me and says, you can't have your service dog because it's an Australian cattle dog. Well, under the ADA law, it doesn't matter what breed they are. So with service dogs, you can lay that out. Most support animals, you can't do that because you can't be like, it's covered under this, but it's not a service dog, so it can't be covered under the same thing, if you get what I'm saying. Another thing that I want to put in with a service dog, it needs a lot of training. It takes so much, especially being an owner trainer. It is difficult. You have to work with them constantly because they have to be good in the public. They have to be able to do their tasks. It's a lot of work, okay? People don't get that when they go to get a service dog. They think, oh yeah, I'll just say I have a disability, take my dog wherever I feel like, and it'll be fine, it'll be easy. No, there is so much that comes along with having a service dog and so much care that you don't realize. Whereas emotional support animals, they don't go through any of that kind of training because, again, they're not task trained. If you can tell, emotional support animal equals not task trained. Service dog equals task trained. Therapy dog equals trained for the public. I'll do that. So that's basically kind of a way parts of differences between them. Obviously I can make a video on, but I've already made it on service dog. I can make it on emotional support, and I can make it on therapy dog if you guys want that. This was just kind of an easy way to differ them. Some people really don't know, and what I hate is for the fact that I have a psychiatric dog, and a lot of people like to say, oh no, she's just emotional support, but you want her to be your therapy dog, or you want her to be out in public with you. My psychiatric service dog is task trained, so she is a service dog. She's not an emotional support animal, and a lot of people that have psychiatric dogs understand this because it happens a lot, and it's annoying because no, you're wrong. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you have any more questions that I can answer, totally leave some comments down below and I will totally answer them in another video. Feel free to hit that subscribe button if you want to see more of me and my dog, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.